Now I will show you some examples on Surds, and these examples are from past year paper. In example number 1, I am taking June 2017 variant 2, question number 2. The question says, without using calculator, you cannot use calculator, although calculator is allowed in both paper 1 and paper 2. But examiner is giving you an instruction that do not use calculator in solving this question. You have to express this fraction in this form. Now, first of all, you have to get rid of this negative power, and if you flip your fraction, like I'm writing this 3 minus under root 5 as in the numerator, I'm flipping my fraction, then this negative will become positive. Then this power 2 will become separately in the numerator and in the denominator. You can use this formula a minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square, and for plus you have plus in the middle, but instead of using the formula I am multiplying the two brackets, and of course you can use the formula as well. So on multiplying the two brackets, since the square stands for multiplying the same thing to itself, I will simplify the bracket. First I take this term and multiply by the whole bracket, 3 minus under root 5. Then I take the second term with the sign and multiply by the same bracket. The same I will do in the numerator. I will take 1 and multiply by the whole bracket, and then I take plus under root 5 and multiply by the whole bracket. So 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into under root 5 is 3 under root 5, under root 5 into 3 is 3 under root 5, under root 5 into under root 5 is 5. Now remember that if you have two things multiplying together like this, they will come out of this under root sign as this. Now, I want to point out that these two terms are like terms because both have under root 5 as coefficient. If you simplify minus 3 under root 5 and minus 3 under root 5, you will get minus 6 under root 5, and 9 plus 5 is 14. Likewise, in the denominator, plus under root 5 and plus under root 5 will become 2 under root 5, and 1 plus 5 becomes 6. We have one problem. In this case, we have under root 5 in the denominator. Surds sign in the denominator is not allowed. You have to get rid of it. So what you do, you will change this sign and multiply and divide this fraction by 6 minus 2 under root 5 and 6 minus 2 under root 5. So this is how we get rid of under root sign. The numerator get multiplied by the numerator, denominator get multiplied by the denominator, and take 14 multiply by the whole bracket, take minus 6 under root 5 multiply by the whole bracket. Same way, take 6 multiply by the whole bracket, 2 under root 5 multiply by the whole bracket in the denominator. In the denominator, I am using the formula a plus b into a minus b which is a square minus b square. I'm using this formula in the denominator because it will be much more convenient, although you can go for long multiplication as well in the denominator. Um, 14 into 6 is 84, 14 into 2 under root 5 is 28 under root 5. You have to note that number outside the under root sign will get multiplied by the number 14. 14 will not go inside under the radical sign. So 28 under root 5. Then the same is true. In this case, 6 is outside the under root sign, it gets multiplied by 6, while under root 5 remain as it is. The same term multiplied by 2 under root 5. 6 is outside the under root sign, and here 2 is outside the under root sign, both get multiplied. So 6 into 2 is 12, under root 5 into under root 5 is 5. So if you simplify, you get 84 minus 64 under root 5 plus 60 in the numerator. In the denominator, this square will make this 36, and this square will convert this 2 to 4, and under root 5, under root sign go away because of this square. So 4 into 5 is 20. So 84 plus 60 minus 64 under root 5 over 16. Here you can take 16 as common. You will get this. 16 and 16 get cancelled out, and this is your final answer. Move on to second example. It is June 2017, variant 21, question number 2. There is an expression given to you. You have to simplify it in the form a under root 2. Here I have copied the question. Let me point out, if in multiplication I have two radical signs like this, then I can put these two numbers in one radical sign, one square root sign. So this will be 24 into 27 under one radical sign. Likewise, under root 30 over under root 15 will be 30 over 15 in one radical sign. This is also possible. In case of numbers, always go for prime factors. Like prime factors of 24 is this, and prime factors of 27 is this. Here 15 and 30 get simplified. 15 2 times is 30. And here I am writing the prime factors of 24 and 27. So then you have to search for the pair, because pair will come out of this square root sign. So things which are appearing twice in radical sign, or the numbers appearing twice under radical sign, will come out of the radical sign. So this 2 is coming out from here, this 3 is coming out from here, and this 3 is coming out from here. So 2 is only left under this radical sign. So this will be 18 under root 2, and while this is 9 under root 2, these two get simplified and become 27 under root 2. Question number 2b. Solve the equation under root 3 1 plus x equals to 2 bracket x minus 3. You have to solve. Solve means find the value of x. And you have to write your answer in this form. Here I have copied the question. You have to do simplification, open the bracket. So under root 3 get multiplied by 1 is under root 3. Under root 3 multiplied by x is x under root 3. 2x equals to 2x minus 6. Now bring x and x together. So I'm taking this thing to this side and bringing this 6 to this side. So this will be under root 3 plus x equals to 2x minus x under root 3. I can take x common. So the value of x is 6 plus under root 3 divided by 2 minus under root 3. There is a surd sign in the denominator which is not allowed, so we have to get rid of it. The same method, change this sign and multiply and divide. So 2 plus under root 3 over 2 plus under root 3. This is the thing. Numerator get multiplied by the numerator and denominator get multiplied by the denominator. You will open the bracket. In numerator you will go for long multiplication, while in the denominator you can apply the formula a minus b a into a plus b, which is a square minus b square. On simplification you will get this, and if you simplify further, like you have to identify these two are like terms, so they get simplified to 8 under root 3. In the denominator you have 1. So your final answer is 15 plus 8 under root 3. Question number 3, which is June 2016, variant 2.1, question number 5. Express under root 8 over under root 7 minus under root 5 in the form under root a plus under root b. So you can identify under root sign over here and over here in the denominator, and of course you have to get rid of it. Once again you have to change this sign and multiply and divide. Numerator get multiplied by the numerator, denominator by the denominator. 8 into 7 will be under root 8 into 7. Likewise this will be under root 8 into 5. In the denominator you can use a minus b multiplied by a plus b equals to a square minus b squared. As far as numbers are concerned, you have to use prime factors, and prime factor of 8 is 2 into 2 into 2. So you can identify that this 2 is appearing in pair and this 2 is also appearing in pair, so it will come out of this square root sign. So 2 under root 14 plus 2 under root 10 in the numerator, in the denominator 7 minus 5, which is 2. You can take 2 common from the numerator, so these two will cancel out, and this is your final answer. In question number 3b, it is given that 28 plus p under root 3 is equals to q plus 2 under root 3 whole square. P and q are integers and you have to find the value of p and the value of q. So let me begin from here. I can simplify it further. I can open this square thingy. Either I can apply the formula or I multiply the bracket by itself and go for long multiplication. So I went for long multiplication here. And finally I got q squared plus 4q under root 3 plus 12. I can rearrange it putting under root 3 on separately, like over here, and then I do comparing both sides. Coefficient of under root 3 can be compared, so this 4q is equals to p in this case, and without under root 3, on left hand side I have 28 and on right hand side it is q square plus 12. So these two are equal. I can simplify it and get q square equals to 16, which is q equals to plus minus 4. Then I go to the second equation. I have two values of q, one is plus 4 and the other is minus 4. When I plug in this equation, I get two values of p, plus 16 and minus 16. So two set of values are my answer. Question number 4. This is November 2016, variant 2.2, question number 2. Without using calculators, find the value of a and b in this equation. So let me start with the question. I can take LCM of the denominator, which is this. I get this thing in the numerator. On simplification, the numerator becomes this, and the denominator, according to a plus b into a minus b situation, it will be a square minus b square, which is 3 minus 1. In the numerator, a under root 3 and b under root 3 are like terms, so I can write it this way, while b and a come like this. My right hand side is not changing, it's going on as it is. You can 3 minus 1 is 2. You can take this 2 to your right hand side. So this will be 2 under root 3, 2 multiplied by under root 3 minus 3, which is minus 6, and 2 under root 3. Now you can do comparing both sides. This coefficient of under root 3 on left hand side is a plus b, and it is 2 on the right hand side. So a plus b equals to 2. And if you take term without under root 3, it will be b minus a on left hand side and minus 6 on the right hand side. B minus a is minus 6. Now you can solve these two equations simultaneously, and you will get b equals to minus 2. And if you plug the value of b equals to minus 2 in one of the equation, actually I'm putting in equation number 2, but you can put anywhere, you get a equals to 4, which is your final answer. Another example, it came in June 2016, variant 1.2, question number 4. You have to find the positive value of x. Now let me point out, positive is very important. An equation is given to you and you have to find the value of x. Now how to proceed? First of all, it's a quadratic equation, and it's better if you straight away go to quadratic formula. Let me recall the quadratic formula. If your quadratic equation is like this, the value of x is this. So in the given equation, you can identify that you have a equals to 4 plus under root 5, b equals to 2 minus under root 5, and c equals to minus 1. I'm comparing this equation with this standard form. Now I plug these values of a, b, c in this quadratic formula. So I substituted all these values in the formula, and then I go for simplification. First of all, I open this bracket. Then I will open this bracket. Then I simplify these terms. For this, you can either apply the formula a minus b whole square, or you multiply the bracket by itself. And here minus 1 and minus 4 will become plus 4. and then you multiply it by the bracket 4 plus under root 5. On simplification, you will get this. If you further simplify, minus under root 5 plus under root 5 will cancel out, and you are left with 9 plus 16. While over here it is minus 2 plus 5, and there is a plus minus sign as it is. 9 plus 16 is 25, and 25 under root is 5. So there are two values, x equals to minus 2 plus under root 5 plus 5 over 2 bracket open 4 plus under root 5, minus 2 plus under root 5 minus 5 over 2 4 plus under root 2 multiplied by 4 plus under root 5. On simplification, I'll get this value of x, and this is the value of x. This value of x is negative. Minus 7 plus under root 5. Minus 7 is a bigger number, it's minus, so numerator will get minus sign, while the denominator remain positive. So this fraction will be negative, and since the question says that you have to find the positive value, so you will take this value and you will ignore this value. It's better if you write it negative, not valid. So this is one answer possible. Again, in the denominator you have under root sign, which is not allowed. Same process. Consider this bracket, change this sign, it's plus, so you will write minus, multiply and divide by 4 minus under root 5. Numerator get multiplied by the numerator, denominator by the denominator. In the denominator you can use a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. In the numerator you will go for long multiplication. So on simplification, 12 minus 5 will become 7, and these two like terms simplified to under root 5. In the denominator you will get 2 into 11, which is 22. And this is your final answer.